Hey, this is Devin here, and this is no longer Behind the Curtain. This is Smoking Underground, the new revamp. I need to pull my glasses up so I can see. And as you can tell, that's not Jason.
Correct.
Yeah, that's the new guy.
Size, Jason.
Well, something like that. That is Gary. Gary is the new addition to the Smoking Underground crew. I don't need to lean into the mic. So we're good to go. Tell us a little bit about you, Gary, since you're new here.
Well, of course, I've been in the industry for quite a while. I've been in there probably a little over, somewhere close about 17 years, somewhere along in there, and I actually worked for Cigars and More, and whom we're sponsored by.
Yeah.
For approximately 11 years, and this was my store. We're at Cigars and More on 280 in Birmingham, Alabama, and it's a monster. It's big. It's about a 4,000 square shop, and we've got a lounge. It's about 1,000 square feet, and it's packed, by the way, and it stayed packed when I ran it.
Yeah.
And it's good. We got a humidor here. It's about 900 square feet, if not 1,000. And that's how I got into the industry. I ended up started smoking around about 20 years ago. And when I had my first cigar, I smoked it. When I smoked it, I said, "Holy moly!" It was a Hemingway.
Oh,
went to Hemingway.
Oh my!
Signature series. So it was the small one. And when I smoked it, I took it, and when I did, I said, "You know what?" I had the cedar and the chocolate and all of that hit. And when I did, I found that, and I thought I found heaven. And I said, okay, let me see what else is out there. And I did, and I screwed up a couple of times. I went to a couple of other brands out there, and I said, well, this is crap. Yeah, this is crap. And then, of course, I mixed all that in together. But yeah, that's what got me into the industry, because it was is in this particular industry, when it comes to cigars, one of the things I really enjoy about doing this is that you are integrated with everyone. So anyone who is a cigar smoker, anyone who enjoys a cigar, anybody who smokes a cigar, you can sit down beside them, have a conversation, talk about anything. It's a society. It's a society mesh. Really
brothers and sisters of the
yes, league. Indeed. Yeah. You're right. It's basically a brother and sister type thing here, where you literally are in pretty much a family, if you will, and integrated in that particular industry, and it's very neat. And I enjoyed walking into a cigar shop and having basically just a really free will to talk about just about anything as far as your career, all the way to sports.
Free will's nice.
Yeah, all the way to hobbies and so on and so on and so on. So, and cigars, and that's what I enjoyed doing. I sold here for approximately, I guess around about 11 years, and thoroughly enjoyed it. And I like some people. I like the majority of the people that come in here.
Not me.
They're good folks. Not me. Well, you're an exception, but yeah. And that's basically it. I'm an IT professional on my full-time job. I'm a Lenovo professional. I work for a particular company that's a Fortune 500 company, and I work in the second level support level in that.
Okay.
So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and yeah. So when it comes to IBM or Lenovo or whatever else, I kind of know what I'm looking at, but. Anyway, I enjoy that particular profession too. I really enjoy that. So that's basically my full-time gig. And my hobbies, I like eating. I love eating, and I like cooking. I like eating, and I like smoking cigars. So
you like being human. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes.
You like being human.
A little bit more than others sometimes.
Yes.
So, but yeah. I thoroughly enjoy it, and I like coming back into this. I actually run. Harris has 5 locations. Okay, it's the guy that Cigars and More, Vitola.
Yeah.
He's got 5 locations. I actually run the one over in Vitola, which is a place called Mountain Brook.
Yeah.
As you well know. And I work on Saturdays there, every other Saturday. And let's talk about your location. You have the Patton Creek store.
Wrong.
Is that right?
Trust Vegas, baby.
You got Trustful?
I'm in Trustville.
What?
Yeah.
What happened? Okay,
I've
never
always
mind.
been at Trustville.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you had Patton Creek.
How dare you,
Oh,
Gary?
I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Yeah, well, okay. Well, it was a free plug for the Trustful store.
That's true.
There. That's good.
You sound
So-
like my friend Stacy always.
Really?
Making mistakes. Like
Really?
that. How
Oh,
dare you?
yeah. It's going to happen. It will with me.
Uh-oh.
But yeah. So anyway, yeah. But I couldn't stay out of the industry too long. I basically got back into it on a part-time basis. But I thoroughly enjoy cigars. I thoroughly enjoy learning about them. Learned about them. Went to some factories and went to tours and so on to that effect. Went to a couple of IPCPRs. And at that particular time, all you veterans out there, it was RTDA at that time. So that shows you a little bit of how old it was. So yeah, and just thoroughly enjoyed it. Had a good time. Met some good guys. Obviously, some of the heavy hitters out there. It's Rocky and Nick, and I ended up one of the very few people to meet Carlito Fuente, and that was kind of cool. Actually found him in one of the New Orleans. Actually had a IPCPR, and it was their first IPCPR. And we're sitting in a coffee shop. Okay, may I tell the story? You ready? Here we go. All right.
Now.
Okay, here we are. We're sitting in a coffee shop, and if Harris sees this, he's going to giggle. He's gonna like this.
You know, Harris is the kind of person to giggle. I don't see him laughing. I see him giggling. Yeah, that
So-
sounds about right.
So Harris and I were in this coffee shop, right? So we go and we sit down, we have our seat. And in this particular coffee shop in New Orleans, if any of you have been to New Orleans, it's a beautiful place. It's got a very deep heritage to it as well. In this particular coffee shop, it's very small. It was probably about as big as this lounge. Again, about 1,000 square feet, maybe even a little smaller.
Right.
So we're sitting in the corner, okay? So here comes Rocky, and I'm just going, because I've only been in the industry at that time, probably around about a year, something like that. And maybe 2, something. Anyway, so my jaw drops, right?
Yeah.
So as my jaw drops, I'm going, okay, well, that's cool. And so I'm seeing Rocky come in, and then I see Jonathan Drew come in, and I'm going, man, this is so cool. These guys are the ones I've looked up to in the industry and wanted to know more about. Have you picture taken with them, all this stuff.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay. So next thing you know, we're sitting in this coffee shop, all right, and then Carlito walks in, and my mouth drops. I go, okay. So he walks over, and of course, I see him go take his seat over there, and he and Rocky sat at the same table, and they were talking, and I would have given anything to go and been a third fly on that wall and just listen to all that conversation.
Right.
Quite neat.
Absolutely.
So the key of this conversation, or the key of this story, is we're sitting there, right? So this is somewhat of a barish type place. And so I said, hey, listen, I enjoy good coffee with my cigar. So
Who doesn't?
all right. So I said, I'll take a coffee. As a matter of fact,
How do you take your coffee?
I'll take a latte.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'll take
Oh,
a
my.
latte because I'm thinking this place, big bar. I'm
Yep,
seeing the
yep.
coffee, I'm seeing the sort of the coffee set up back there, and I said, I'll take a latte.
Okay.
So as I took the latte, or as I took the lady took the order for the latte, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, she disappears. She goes, gone, right?
Right.
She leaves for about 15 minutes, and I'm thinking, what's going on here?
Yeah.
So she comes back in about 15 minutes and brings me my coffee. Well, here you are, sir. Click. Sits it down the counter, right? She sits it on the table, and I'm sitting there sipping my coffee, and I'm thinking, man, this thing's amazing. This thing's great. And we're sitting there smoking our cigars, all of us having a great time. My goodness, we're having a great time. Anyway, so I said, hey, I'll take another one of those. So as she leaves, gone, another 15 minutes, and I'm looking behind the counter, doing the neck stretch thing.
Yeah.
And I'm going, okay, yeah. I said, man, 15, it's getting about.
Yeah.
So anyway, as I'm looking at this and I'm going, okay. So she comes back. She said, "Here you are, sir. Here's your latte." And I said, "Thank you." And of course, me and Harris
To
now,
pick the beans out of the ground or something.
pretty much, I figured they had to make the doggone coffee maker. So anyway, I'm looking at Harris, and Harris is looking at him, and he's a little perturbed, and he's like, "Well, where is she?"
Yeah.
And so comes back, and the owner actually comes up and said, "Hey guys, how's things going? Y'all enjoying yourself? Everything good?"
Yeah.
And Harris is like, "Man," and I complimented him on the latte. I said, "The latte is fantastic. This stuff is good." And he says, "I hope you enjoyed it, because they sell it about 2 blocks down the road, and we had to go get it for you."
Oh my gosh.
So
What?
yeah. God bless the lady that took the waitress that took my order. She comes back, and of course I left her a nice tip.
Yeah, I bet.
And the owner was very kind enough to say, "Hey, listen, we appreciate y'all coming in, man. Thank you." He was a cigar guy as well, and so everything mingled and everything went well. Everybody had a good time, and that small
Wow.
location there was very good. So.
Well, good.
But anyway, that was it right there. And a little bit more, if you will, than what you asked. I apologize.
Quite all right. It's quite all right. You know what you need to do right now?
I need to smoke a lot.
You need to smoke up.
Let's do that.
I got a stick already rolling. I couldn't wait any longer.
Why not? We were talking earlier, and I said, you know what? I kind of feel weird not holding anything in my hand, because we were trying to wait till everything cranks up here, and I almost felt a little naked, almost. So
There's
I know.
Isn't that like Freudian or something?
Yeah.
So
Probably.
as you can tell, brand new kind of setup. We're changing everything around, making it look different. Hope you guys appreciate it. This is obviously the first episode for what we're lovingly calling season 2 of this broadcast. We are now also joined by Mr. John Viviani. Although his camera is acting really despicable today, so he's not going to do that. But if he's able to talk, we can hear him, and he'll chime in every once in a while. And once we get his camera and everything working, he'll actually going to pop in with a side by side and everything. So you there, John?
Well, I'm here audio wise today, but
yeah,
we got to update a couple.
I know he even got a haircut done for this. Like he's
Looks
looking
good.
super fly, and you can't even see him because his camera's acting.
Hey, I'm a master of the dad jokes. I got them all cut.
Well, that's,
So you messing it up again, man?
no, I'm not. I'm promising.
You know how long it took me to balance this?
No, you've got your arm on the table. It's not.
I was on my 15-second delay because I was monitoring the
Yeah.
Facebook page, which I comment, guys. Anybody out there, let us know. I think
Yeah.
Facebook audio stream's going really well. I think
So yeah, please. We're on Facebook right now. We're probably going to expand that out a little bit later. Hopefully, you're going to be sharing it to the other Cigars and More, Vitola, Birmingham Cigars stuff at some point. But this location's here. I know I've shared it around with some friends of mine. And please comment, say hello, do something. I promise
Say
not
something.
to troll you relentlessly afterwards.
Feedback is key.
Feedback is key.
Mm.
What did we choose to smoke today? One of the new things of the show is we're going to have weekly cigars or cigars of the week, and we're going to invite you and let you know in advance what we're going to be smoking. We're going to let you know what we smoked, and there'll be specials in the store in that. Today we did something a little unique, kind of dove in.
Yeah, we just dove right into it. I am smoking. Oh, Gary, what can I tell you about this thing? This has
good.
become my new passion.
It's good.
And I'll be honest with you, before I even tell you what it is, I've had the lighter blends of it. Good, but the Maduro is I'm done. I could buy an entire box of the Maduros and do it. And I'm doing the Aurora right now. This beautiful, beautiful thing right here, the CBT Aurora.
Bang.
And I am loving this thing. It's got a spice of cinnamon in the background, good aged leather. And you know what it doesn't have in it though, Gary?
Let's see. Hold on. Let me think. A hint of waffle.
No, that would be awesome. No, it doesn't have that. You're right, but it also doesn't have the hint of pitted prune.
Pitted prune.
Yeah,
I'll never get it again. If it
Yeah.
hasn't got pitted
So-
prune, I don't want it.
that's what I'm smoking today. I'm really enjoying this one. I got to say, this is probably my go-to cigar right
Those
now.
are so good. Those are
I
so
am. I'm having a love affair with this thing. To be
Mm.
honest with you.
I can understand.
And I'm smoking, and I'm drinking a nice little scotch to go with it. So
Oh,
I'm doing
yes.
good.
Yeah, very nice.
What
I'm
do you
very
think?
impressed with your. I don't know a lot about drinking or scotch or anything. I really don't. But I do know there's one thing. Every so often, I thoroughly enjoy, and that is a good port. believe it or
Yeah.
not. I love a port. So, and those of you, of course, in the cigar realm that who are fairly experienced and you've discovered these libations that you can drink with, he is actually drinking a port barrel scotch,
Yeah.
which I'm not. Again, I'm not.
This,
but I can only imagine that's pretty doggone good if you're a drinker there.
it is a lubrious libation.
Yes.
Would that mean they aged the scotch in a former?
You got it. That's it.
Man,
It is a wonderful thing.
wow.
And I got to say, I'm a connoisseur. I'm no connoisseur like my buddy Josh is, but
Yeah.
geez, Lou, I do like a good difference between whiskeys and ryes and bourbons and scotches, and
I got a funny feeling I'm going to see. I'm really going to see a lot of high class stuff from you, though.
you might.
Coming
You
up.
might. I am nothing if not practical with my choices.
Really?
Because I ain't got that kind of money to spend
You
on
got
the
the
really
bank, huh?
expensive stuff. But
right.
I might be able to secure a few sips of some really good stuff. I recently tried Artbeg,
Mm.
which did not realize what I was buying.
Right.
And I was pleasantly surprised. If I'm not mistaken, that is an Irish whiskey. But I don't know much about it. It's the first time I've ever had it. But it was amazing. I got it over Christmas, and I just couldn't stop drinking it.
Cool name. I know that.
Not all at
Cool
one
name.
time, because
Yeah.
We do have 3 different versions of that in the bar here. At
I know.
280,
Really?
I've had to stop myself.
and one of them sells very briskly.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I can't remember which one.
Is it something called McCallum?
No, I'm talking
No,
about
that's
the art bag. There's a
The Artbeg? Okay.
There's a
McAllen's a
certain one of those.
Is it?
I want to say MeWe, but that's a social media network. That's
The
something like that.
Mealy Scotch.
It's
It's got a light fruity taste.
But it's died down a little bit because we've had Blanton's and Buffalo
Mm.
Trace, and lately,
Yeah.
when we get the good stuff or the rare stuff, everybody drinks it up, and then we go back to the
Right.
So,
Right.
So Gary, what are you smoking?
I am doing I'm doing the Corojo Red, and it's sort of the medium line of the Corojo series and the CLE series from the Christian Royal. So Devin and I were on the same lines tonight. We're on the same wavelength because actually last night and of course my buddy Wes he makes fun of me for these things here because this is my go-to.
Yeah.
This is something. I'm a Corojo freak. I love good Corojo.
You
And-
do look like a freak.
And so what happens is that when I found out that this was one of the first generation Corojos,
Yeah.
I said, okay, done. All right, good. So it's basically the sister of that one that you're smoking, except
Is it
that's
really?
Maduro.
Huh.
Yeah, that's Maduro, Sticker Prime, of course, Maduro. But this right here, of course, comes from the same family. It's Aroa CLE, and he's got the Aroa. So
Mm.
the Aroa is up here, and the CLE is about right here. In that particular line there. But
You know what I miss?
yeah, what's that?
I miss the Camacho Candela.
Yeah,
I miss that so much. The
Candela.
green one.
Mm-hmm.
I miss that so much.
Mhm.
I always have to bring it up because I'm hoping one day they'll see this
Yeah.
and they will appeal to the level of tragedy in my heart
Oh yeah,
that they are not producing that one.
yeah.
It makes
Macho Candela. Yeah.
it's green, it's spicy.
Yeah.
we hardly had that one here at 280. Trustville had moved a bunch of them. And,
Yes.
and you guys got lucky because I am a Candela freak.
Oh.
If it's a green cigar,
Is that right? Really?
I'm all over it.
I'm all about that
Yeah.
action.
So I missed out on that one.
Yeah.
I got breaking news here.
Yeah, what's up?
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Breaking.
You would think if we do a cigar podcast, this is my subtle jab. Cigars and More will on 280. Let's see here is doing a Drew Estate event Friday, August. Wait, am I on the wrong note? Let's get to the right text here, you moron. I pushed a button.
He's still in 2020, y'all.
Yeah. How about we go Cigars and More 280 is doing a La Galera Cut and Light
Oh,
on Friday, March 5th. So if you're listening to this live or picking it up tomorrow, 280 La Galera blends and there's
those are always
specials,
good deals.
box and single deals, 4 to 8 p.m. on 280. And of course, if you can't be here, give the 280 store a call and we'll ship it to you. Anything you order more than $50, shipping's free. So
Yeah.
just like being here.
Hands free. They use their elbows to put stuff into the box with. So it's
Yeah, we'll have Gary demonstrate that one
very
day.
neat. Yeah.
On
I can't-
on camera.
I
Like.
can't touch my elbows together. My belly gets in the way. I can't do that. So yeah,
Such
it would
a
be
disappointment.
that would be
Socially
that would be-
distanced elbows.
yes indeed. Thank you, John. That's what happens. I'm socially distanced physically, by all means, buddy. By all means.
All right, John, what are you smoking?
The guy that can't talk chooses probably one of the harder cigars to
And you have to say it with an accent.
harder cigars to pronounce here in our lineup. Is I have the Eganosa, something similar to that leaf, Connecticut leaf. This is a wonderful cigar. I just kind of stumbled across it. And I've just fallen in love with the whole lineup from this company.
Yeah.
They're the ones that do the Supreme Leaf. I think the 280 store recently got in the Rare Leaf, which won't be here very long.
Yeah.
But I love this cigar, and I've got the cheapest one in the bunch. My cigar is $7.99. We did all Toro sizes or 11-18 sizes.
Yeah.
Christian special sizing. Gary cigars $8.99, and Devin went all out. He's $12.99 on his.
Devin's expensive.
I'm an
Very
expensive
expensive.
date. What can I
It is.
say?
Yeah,
You
you,
can
you,
say
you text
today.
him and say, hey, what we did is we chose the criteria was choose your favorite cigar right around the $10 range
Right.
that is readily available. We didn't do any special editions. We didn't do anything like that. And they'll be available at 280 for a few days until we sell out in a little 3-pack. You can buy all 3 of these cigars, just under $30 on the pricing. Just come in, pick that up, and you'll be able to, I'd say, smoke along with the show. The show's already happened, and since you're hearing this, go back and listen to the show again.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Good
the
idea.
show is available. It will be coming out as an audio podcast in addition to this video podcast.
Yeah.
So if you're somebody who wants to take in all this information while you're driving to work or something, this will upload to whatever podcast site tomorrow. You can check out the website for the show, smokingunderground.com. There'll be subscription links in that, but it's going to take about a week for everything to populate. So that the audio might not be available to you right away immediately, but you can look for the audio version of the show. I much prefer audio podcasts to these podcasts.
And I'd love to put out a challenge of if you purposefully spam and or troll Jason Robinette with the links to this, you will have earned wonderful credit with me. I would love to have his phone blow up.
His number is
No, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, so this is it. This is us. We're here.
all this beauty. Try to take in here.
Try
You
to
got
take it
more
in.
to go.
Try to take
You
it.
got more to go. So
Yep.
we appreciate you. Appreciate you.
It's not
Stay there.
artificial gray there.
This is true. There. This is true.
I'm really enjoying this. Yeah, so we're going to keep this episode pretty tight. We're just kind of getting our feet under us. We've done a bunch of dry runs and got it rolling. Everything's looking good. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think of the audio. We want your question, your feedback. No hate comments. I don't know any of that. But yeah,
we're on Facebook at Smoking Underground Vodcast. We, like I said, we do have the website where the links to reach us will be at smokingunderground.com. And the email for us is cigarsmokingunderground.com, or excuse me, cigarsmokingunderground@gmail.com.
Oh, okay.
At
Let
Gmail.
me stumble through.
Very good.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Very good. We got that part. That's good.
So I don't know about y'all, but this is looking pretty good to me. We can come up to some form of a close at anything. Is there anything else you wanted to discuss, Gary? John Tastic?
I'm a CLE freak. I just am. I like the Aroa series. I love the Corojo. I love the CLEs. I love all these. Y'all need to try these. You really do. If you haven't, they're very, very good.
You haven't lived yet.
No, I'm telling you.
Your life
Yeah,
has
it's
not
another
begun.
dimension. It really is.
It is another dimension.
It really is.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Even though Christian likes pinches his on one side, he likes pinching his on one side right there and smoking it where it'll hit the top of the palate.
Yeah,
It's kind of weird,
a little bit.
but I like. Yeah.
There is a guy at the Trustville store that when you talked about pinching it. He does not cut his cigars,
Mm.
and he lights them and smokes them. No cut, no nothing, just straight. And he says he can pull them right through the cap, just fine. I have a feeling he's
Oh.
chewing it a bit
Oh,
to kind of create the holes, but he says he does that. And I'd love to test that theory one day. I've never wanted to test it,
Yeah.
but I kind of want to see if he's. I don't think he's lying. I think
No.
he bites it and doesn't realize he does.
he doesn't do that with a beer bottle too, does he? He doesn't. Really, just
Oh.
making sure.
Oh, that'd be weird.
That kind of a suction right there, buddy. That's dangerous.
We're getting into some weird territory now.
I'm telling you.
Oh,
Wow.
So we'll cut it there.
but so well, I wanted to say thank you to for John for doing all the
Indeed.
legwork behind this.
Very good.
Thank you,
Very
Gary,
good.
for
Very good.
filling. You definitely fill a spot better than pitted prunes.
Pitted prunes is good, man. There's a standard there. There it is.
And then I'm going to end this with my standard because I'm going to keep it going. Because guess what, Gary? To smoke is human, but to smoke a cigar is divine.
Indeed, it is.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you on the next episode of Smoking Underground.
We look forward to it.